The Biden administration continues its efforts to de-escalate tensions in the Middle East. President Biden met with Jordan's King Abdullah, while Secretary of State Antony Blinken held calls with Qatari and Egyptian ministers. Joining me now to discuss the latest updates in the region is Gerard Filitti, Middle East Affairs Analyst and attorney specializing in international law. Gerard, thanks so much for joining us. Great to see you again. To begin, State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller today saying, quote, "We're at a critical moment for the region," adding that escalation is in no one's interest. Where do you see things going from here?
Right now, what we know is that Iran has made statements that it is definitively going to attack Israel. Its foreign minister has been making the rounds of European delegates and making that statement, preparing the world basically for what will be expected to be much like the last Iranian attack, largely relying on drones and other technology to attack Israel. So the de-escalation right now doesn't look very feasible, since Iran has made it its position both for domestic propaganda consumption and on the international scene that it intends to take action against Israel. The only question is what form of action this will take, how long it will last, and what happens after that.
And Gerard, what do you see as the timeline for a potential ceasefire, or are we closer to a regional war?
I think we are not likely to see a ceasefire anytime soon. I think every time we see increased hostility, especially on the part of Iran, it postpones any ability to bring about a meaningful ceasefire or resolution to the conflict in Gaza. In terms of a regional war, I also don't think that that's likely. I think we will see more of what we have already seen, which is targeted Iranian attacks by Iran and its proxies, terror proxies, against the state of Israel, which hopefully will meet the same fate as the last wave of attacks, meaning that they will be resoundingly defeated. However, the escalation in regional rhetoric is concerning because this is still an escalation. It brings instability to a region that is home to millions of civilians and such a huge economic partner to the West and to China that we really need to stabilize the situation and not to keep fomenting this unrest.